Welcome to Cities. How are you, ma'am?
Very well. Thank you very much, Mayor, for giving me this opportunity.
Oh, we're very honored. Your predecessor, Ambassador, the guy,
Gerard.
Gerard, also went to us and saw him many times. He's very active also. In Manila. Like to welcome you also here in Manila. We're very excited because I don't know if you know it already. I, of many in the world, trying to duplicate, copy, and get that's our inspiration with the LKY. With what you, I really like you. Because of where you came from and where you are right now. That's why some of his policy and programs of governance, at least 90% of it is being copied by the city government.
Very happy to hear that.
Housing, education, healthcare, and jobs. What my professor would call it MBN, minimum basic needs.
Right. Okay.
So our housing, like condominium 1, condominium 2, condominium 1, San Lazaro residents, Bedouin residents, Association residents. These are ACT vertical housing program that we have done during our first term and was community. The concept is 90% almost the same with the HDB, except for the mobile payment, participating equity. I'm happy for Singaporean that there is enough money, their salary, and jobs are available, so they can pay them. In our case, we just pay 2,000 pesos every single month. And we continue to own the unit, 42 square meter, 2 bedroom. When the time comes, we want to develop economically, they want to get out of the housing, we give back the principal, except for the interest.
Right.
So we take care of the interest and go to the money. Like in Singapore, they use it as a right to improve from the initial HDB that they want to upgrade, right? So it's almost the same, same concept. Roof to every family,
Yes.
but the principle 100% the same. So we continue to invest on that. Now this term, we're about to groundbreak again. Pwede natin siya invite. Why don't you? Sa Binondo Dominion 2. We're gonna build another tower in San Nicolas. I hope you agree. We'll send you an invite to the groundbreak. So you'll see how we are trying to duplicate, copy, or get inspiration from Singapore's program of governance. This is really a Singapore concept. And recently I went to Singapore, their state government. They are very accommodating and to your institution and to the private sectors also. It was arranged properly through the help also of our partner here, the National Government, Department of Agriculture, and through PPI.
Yes.
So we went there, Cesar and I, and some of the team, to look into again the open space concept and food security program sa country. But the similarity of the city of Manila as highly urbanized city is almost the same. The density of the population, the development, the lack of space, and that's going to happen. Maybe it's happening right now, but it's going to happen also in the country, especially in Metro Manila, which is one of 7 energy metropolis. It's a highly urbanized city where you can produce your own food. And an update with that program, Pag-aaral, the thing that we did there is now the ball is rolling. In fact, about an hour ago, our private partners that we are eyeing, studying space in Marikina, Boys Town, we converted the open space there. We converted it utilized for food production. Agri products. The same manner, we are now talking to Tesla, we are now talking to PA, a lot of possible agencies and private sectors, so that we can come up with a plan. Start giving our kids, unloved kids, under our care. This is a facility of voice sound to the sound. And my beloved seniors who can still be productive while we are our care. We have a facility for seniors there. So, two problems. Education, skills, which I saw in ID and RV, and Polytechnic. And same manner, highly organized setting out those two. Also, the same analogy, the same idea of an experience of what happened to all of us or everywhere in the world during the pandemic, the scarcity of food. You know, already in India, those who are in government understand food insecurity is not a national security. So we're just creating a framework today, practically implementing, with productive output on outcome. Same manner, we can share this type of framework.
So, Mr. Mayor, thank you very much for sharing your thoughts on Singapore. Very happy to hear that. First, I want to formally congratulate you for returning to office.
Thank you.
In Singapore and the Philippines, we have a very strong partnership, and obviously Manila remains the political and cultural heart of this country. So we have been looking forward to connecting again with you to see whether we can explore more opportunities to work together. I want to say first of all that we have been following your career for several years now. Yes, even from your first term. So I'm very happy to hear that you visited Singapore. But I wish I had known earlier, so that we could have curated a fuller program for you. And that is, bringing me back to one issue that I want to raise with you today. I want to remind you that you actually have an outstanding invitation to visit Singapore. You may not remember this, but I do because I was handling this in my previous job before becoming ambassador. So in 2021, the Singapore government issued an invitation for you to visit Singapore under the SR Garden Fellowship.
But the thing is, at the time, it's the height of
Yes.
pandemic.
Yes, yeah, we understand. Yeah, so the SR Nathan Fellowship is named after our 6th President of Singapore, who was also one of the longest serving presidents. And when he stepped down in 2012, we set up this program in his honor. It is a very high level program for foreign leaders like yourself and prominent personalities to come to Singapore to exchange views with our leaders and our senior government officials on issues of mutual interest. So what you just talked about, I think, will be exactly what we're hoping to achieve. That we can sit down with you, have a very in-depth conversation on how we can help each other
are you resuming the program this year or next year?
It has always been ongoing.
Ongoing.
So we actually brought a copy of the letter to remind you.
Oh.
You know,
When is
because
this again?
it's any time of your choosing.
Oh, pwede ako ng ano, after ng ano, ng
So
Manila's
this is-
anniversary.
This
After
is a
June.
copy. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember this.
Yes. So we hope you will think about this and consider making an official choice.
Can I go last week of June?
It's possible, yes.
Okay. Mag-set up ano, something.
Yeah.
I really wanted to learn deeper.
But coordinate.
Yes.
Oh, Pagkayari na ng ano, araw ng Maynila.
So after.
Kasi marami tayong activities. Yeah. Please.
We'll officially communicate our
Yeah. You may
Saturday,
keep this on
Saturday.
Yeah.
See, I'll be there. Anyway, I need to go back. I brought my theme about the open green space concept. And I told him, okay, when we land, be mindful. Anywhere you go, whether when you look at the left side, the right side, in front of you, you will see that no space spare to be vacant. You'll see that they are utilizing whatever space, small and big, to be an open big space. I told him, and he was shocked. Because when we went outside of the airport, they see those greeneries and all other things. When you go inside, even in the city, it's very inspiring. He's doing a lot of planting greeneries and we are adapting to it became a policy day. Build minimum 100,000, planting of 100,000 bamboos. Bamboo is very risky.
Yes.
Bamboo is good for the air quality. Bamboo is good, easy to grow,
Yeah.
low maintenance, and the same manner, it's very good for certain level of body because it needs a lot of water. That's what we're saying in Yangtze River. Where at times there's always corrosion. Those are the things that was create more parks. Recently we just groundbreak pet park and senior citizen park in the middle of the highway. Almost 1 hectare. Almost 1 hectare, sir, no?
Yes.
9,000 square meters. Very excited. Create more open green space and cleaner air.
So your focus has been on urban renewal. There's an emphasis on public sanitation, public health, safety, education, and healthcare. I think these are all strengths of Singapore, and we're very happy to exchange our best practices and to share our learning experiences. Which brings me to the second thing I want
Sure.
to inform you, which is the World City Summit. So the WCS is a biennial platform. It's an international conference, international event that brings government leaders around the world as well as industry experts together to talk about the challenges that cities face many common challenges, and to share the urban solutions that they have, that have worked for them, and to foster new partnerships. So the next one will be in June in Singapore, 14 to 16 of June in Singapore. So that's also another opportunity, and we would love to invite you.
Ano ba yung activities na June 24? Usually,
June 24 Independence Day, and
araw ng Manila.
June 24 is Manila.
Sa Soka.
Yes, and then
State
awards
University
day.
Arts. So, see, okay. We will
So,
update you.
so there are two opportunities. I hope that you will consider going to Singapore because everything you've talked about, we have gone through the same journey.
Yeah.
We were also.
I saw it.
Yes,
Saw it.
yeah. As you
It's
said,
available.
We are a very dense city. We have gone through a lot of urban renewal as well. Issues that you talk about like flooding, water management, waste management. These were all issues that we've encountered and experienced.
I'm looking forward to working hand in hand. You're really my inspiration. I don't know with others, but I've been telling a lot of people. You know, they can do it in Singapore, it can be done anywhere in the world. It's not even rocket science, but they through perseverance, consistency.
You're right. Perseverance, consistency, discipline. Yeah.
And I like your people. They adapted self-discipline. It's a very big factor that Singaporeans are participating on regularly on their daily lives, on how to follow rules, participating in their social obligation. And it took a while for you to develop that.
And
And
still
I'm
ongoing.
wishful of
Yeah.
also wishful also that the people of Manila also practice self-discipline naturally, because it's much easier for the government to pursue great programs and projects.
Well, we see nation building as a work in progress. It continues all the time, and the character of people change, But so we need to socialize everyone, including all the immigrants that are coming in as well. So it's an ongoing project, but with a very united vision and people being cohesive, it's possible. So 60 years, we're already 60 years of independence. So the next 60 may be harder, who knows? Because the global environment is not so innocent anymore. But we work together.
Saan tama ba yung naalala ko? Food security program nila.
2030.
No, it was amended.
Yes, to
From 2030 to 2050. 30%.
From 10 to 30%.
From 10%
Our 30 by 30.
30 by 30.
That has been adjusted.
It was
To
adjusted.
become more specific, because 30 by 30, there's too many difficulties because of energy costs,
Yes.
limited land. So it's 20% now of our fiber needs. That means the vegetable and fruit. And then 30% of protein needs, and by 2035.
Yes. You know, the irony of that is that we're thinking of that because you don't have space.
Yes.
We have more space in the country,
Yeah,
but we
more
import products. The irony of it. So that's why hopefully someday, somehow, we realize that this
Yeah.
food security is a very important thing. Self-reliant.
Yeah, you're right. We embarked on this because we do not have land to grow our own food. So food security is a very important issue, key priority. And so we actually diversify our supplies. We import from more than 170 countries around the world, all types of food. But this goal of 30 by 30 was to ensure there's a self-reliant element, that we're not dependent on other suppliers. But it's proving to be difficult, But I'm not sure.
You're there.
Well, almost
You're on
there.
track.
Yes, on track.
You're on track.
But it's a difficult challenge.
And I like it also when you introduce that to the students.
Yeah.
So they will have this kind of, the back of their mind, why are they introducing this type
Yeah.
of skills? Oh, and they realize,
Yeah. And now we
You
use
need to-
technology,
yeah.
which helps us a lot. So I think.
So even RP,
Yeah. Our RP is one of the best. They have the center of excellence for every technology. And we also recently opened this new plant. It's the world's tallest indoor vertical farm. It stands at 23 meters. It's $80 million, and it's all AI powered. So I think it should be up and running already by the time you visit. So
yeah,
you
I
can
think
see
that
it.
was in the NUS area,
It's
where
in
the
the
doctors.
West, correct, Drew
Yeah.
Wrong West actually. Yeah.
With the doctors, ano tawag ko sa specialty sa halaman? Or the guy who is managing and creating new genes for the plants.
Agronomist.
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 We were there in the school.
Yeah.
In the years then, they said that they were building
Yeah.
biggest vertical indoor.
Yeah. So it's open now. By the time you visit, you can see it.
Yeah.
I understand you also had a very good talk at ICES with Professor Paul Peng.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a very good friend of mine.
Oh.
He's our pioneering expert in food security and sustainable development.
In fact, I asked him if I can
You're
send.
referring to this guy. He was actually learning a lot. Learned a lot from
He's a very busy guy. He's a very busy guy with dedication.
Yes.
Very passionate too.
Very passionate.
Actually, he told me the same thing about you. He said he was very moved by how passionate and sincere you were. So he wanted me to remind you about the project that you want to do.
During the
urban farming.
discussion, I
Yes.
said, we have an exam later. But you're on track. But that, my personal assessment and observation, I think you're on.
Yeah.
And to the professor in policy, I asked him,
Professor Paul Peng.
Yeah.
I told
Professor
him,
Paul Peng.
can I send my fellow elected official here,
Professor
Yeah.
the young elected official, so that maybe they to broaden their ideas, concept. Sometimes you have to live outside of the box, get out of your comfort zone, acquire knowledge that is maybe applicable, maybe just tweak it, adapt with your culture and tradition, but by principle it's the same. I said yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Professor Aralal is the
Yes.
Deputy
Yeah.
Dean of LKY Public Policy.
Yeah.
I want to send my counselors there.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And Professor Paul Ting actually visits Manila quite often for ADB work. So when
He
he's
said.
here, you can invite him to give a lecture or something.
I think Professor Polton lived in Laguna
Yes.
for quite some time.
Laguna in Baguio.
In Los
Laguna in
Baños.
Baguio. Los Baños.
He was with Erie for a long time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sige, ayun ang gawin natin kay Amba. Sulat tayo.
Yes.
Write a letter to the ambassador.
Yes.
If we can set at least batches. At least 10. 10 is good. Manageable in a room.
Address to NUS, but we will cost to
Mm. Kasi may syllabus yan. May target binapagaya.
They want to tailor it, customize what we need at the site.
I want them to experience what I have experienced in going abroad and studying. It will widen your perspective.
Which aspects do you want them
I
to
think in
do?
this case, MBN. Why is housing in Singapore is very important? What are the things that push you to confront it? So because they
we
don't
have
have
nothing.
idea.
Because we have nothing.
Exactly,
here.
you're forced to good. But I just want them to see the impossible became possible. The area that will burn, what district is that?
Bukit Ho Swee,
Yeah.
where we then
There's so much shanty and criminalities, the gangs was there, everyone, name it. But when it's burned down, accidentally, LKA went there and said, no more coming back. I will build housing here, 10,000 housing. And he did, after a year, he saw it. I don't know if it is an urban legend. When he came back to the office and looking for the contractors, you don't have engineers and contractors pala. Oh my God, who's going to build our project? That teaches also adversity in your advancement. So you start building their own. Singapore, naturally it started acquiring services from the others. But you know, at the end of the day, so smart. That started with Fix TV.
Yes.
That started. That adversity became a North Star to really put proper roofing every Singaporean family. And the rest is history. That thing didn't happen, maybe. That's another story. But that is it.
Yeah, you're right. It was a very pressing issue. It wasn't just about urbanization or but putting roofs over people's heads so that we felt a sense of belonging to the country as well, and they would stay and fight and build this country. So we've been successful in that.
That's my inspiration for Pumari. This way, February 6th, 15, 21. I never saw that person. The only challenge that I think it's the nature and understanding of a person that housing is not free. It's an obligation to yourself, to your family. So when the government invests, it will be given a very sophistication. I think, I hope someday.
So they can draw on their party to pay for it.
No, we don't involve national government financial institution yet. We pay, we build, we award. And as they say, they have to pay. It's a very minuscule 2,000 pesos. Because based on my 1990 income as self-employed, as very good. So that there will be no reason for them not to obligate themselves portion of their income for a decent housing. Sometimes people think that it's free, it's struggle. Hopefully they will I'm a very patient group. While I know that LKY is a strong personality, it's also a patient person. That things will go naturally, achieve your goals. Please. I don't know if I'm correct. He's now being named as a father of the nation.
He has always been regarded as the father
Regarded,
of Singapore.
Yeah, come on. So, thank you. I'm looking forward.
Yes. So,
Second of all,
yeah, when I saw that you visited Singapore, I told Barbie, I said, I should have known, then we could have curated a program for you.
no, I want to act fast. I want to learn.
Yeah.
If I need to do something, I always wanted.
That's good.
Because you know, my old friends would always tell me during our what you call coffee time. One of my blessings is that I have very old friends, retired, been there, done that, so on and so on. And one thing that struck me also was conversation. They said, you can always lose money. You can give back money. If you lose time, you cannot buy back. It's a lost opportunity. So time, I may put it in that perspective, is the most valuable asset or whatever you can call it. More valuable and expensive. So don't lose time doing this. You can learn from it, then go ahead. Innovate. If you succeed, escalate. Mirroring. Duplicate.
Scale up.
Yeah. Scale up. But thank you, Your Excellency.
Oh, thank you
I
very
have
much.
something for you. Toys. First things first. This is a simple gesture of the civil government. As the king of the city.
I'm honored today.
Keys
Symbol.
to the kingdom.
It's a symbol that You are always welcome in the city of Manila and you can own the city.
Thank you
It's
very
such a
much.
city of
Yeah,
learning.
I will make good use of this.
We'll get more information about the second one.
O, Sal, padala natin yung mga konsyal natin. Thank you.
Thank you.
Opo, opo. Yes.